I am alive. So you never know how long it's going to take you to come live when you get on the Facebook thing. So I take a couple seconds and wait to see what's going on. And here we are. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is another in a series of about 24 curve flattening concerts. And I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to see comments today, but apparently I can, so that's great. It's good to see you guys coming in. Hi, Ann. Hi, Steve. Hi, Tom Dietz. Hi, Mr. Ratcliffe from England. Hi, Michelle. Hi, all you guys. Claude Galinsky. Man, I better be good today. So, actually, the first song today is actually a kind of birthday tune, and it's dedicated to a dear friend of mine, Peter, who may be listening now, or he may listen later. Somebody will probably tell him, "Hey, Peter, Raleigh mentioned you," and he, you know, a lot of you may know, and if you've seen my posts, you may know that I was at Kent State in 1970, and a bunch of us were, about 20 of us got together yesterday on a Zoom call to connect, and Pete was one of those, and but Peter's birthday is May 4th, was the day of the shootings, and it's, I'm sure, never been a great day for him since, and or for any of us, but the best I can do is dedicate this tune to you, Peter, so I hope you get to hear it. I hear him singing happy birthday. Better think about the wish I'll make, 'cause this year gone by ain't been no piece of cake. Just another revolution. Pull it together and it comes undone. Just one more candle and a trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. You know you never see it coming, and always wind up wondering where it went. And only time will tell if it was time well spent. Just another revelation, celebrating what I should have done. These souvenirs of my trip around the sun. And I'm just hanging on while this old world keeps spinning. And it's good to know it's out of my control. 'Cause if there's one thing that I've learned from all this living, it's that it wouldn't change a thing if I let go. think I'll make a resolution that I'll never make another one. Just enjoy my time on this trip around the sun. Just enjoy my time. So, happy birthday a day late, Pete. And, you know, I learned that song from my old friend Charlie Hall, who's no longer with us. And I think about him a lot, too. A Colorado boy. So, I'm going to... this is a first on... This is a first on curve flattening concerts. I'm going electric, just for one tune. And this is the wonderful Chris Myers archtop. The last guitar, which will come back in a little while, is my favorite Prue Raleigh Brown model guitar. But Chris built me this guitar. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, Frank. And I thought I'd play a jazz standard today, and I thought it would be fun to put a little electricity underneath it, make it sound like jazz standards are supposed to sound on the guitar. So I'm going to flip this microphone over to the amp and just play for you for a little bit. This is a Rodgers and Hart tune called I Could Write a Book. Get my microphone back, and we're going to keep the Myers here for one more tune, but acoustically this time. This guitar sounds really nice for an archtop. I'm not always the biggest archtop guy, but for an archtop guitar, it's got a really nice acoustic sound. Just the kind of sound you'd want if you were going to play an old Hoagy Carmichael song. Lazy bones sleeping in the sun, how you gonna get your day's work done? Never get your day's work done. Sleeping in the noonday sun. Lazy bones sleeping in the shade, how you expect to get your cornbread made? You'll never get your cornbread made. Sleeping in the evening shade. Now when those taters need spraying, I bet you be praying that the bugs fall off of the vines. And when you go fishing, I guess you'll be wishing that the fish don't bite at your line. Lazy bones loafing in the day, how you gonna make a dime that way? You never make a dime that way. You never heard a word I say. Now when those taters need spraying, I bet you be praying the bugs fall off of the vine. And when you go fishing, I bet you be wishing that the fish don't bite at your line. Lazy bones loafing through the day, how you expect to make a dime that way? You never make a dime that way. You ain't even heard a word I say. You're such a sleepyhead. You never heard a word I said. Ah, Hoagy Carmichael, one of the greats. Now, I think we're going to go from a little bit from the ridiculous to the sublime here. And I'm going to sing you a song by my friend Cliff Eberhardt. And I would never claim to be able to do this song as well as Cliff could, because he's got a great voice and is a great songwriter. The sun doesn't care on which side of the river he lays down his head for a rest. She's waiting for me in the land of the free. It's ironic to me, I guess. I look at how the seabirds fly over the borderline. They never need to spend a dime to have a home. Now look at the shape I'm in. My emotions are paper thin. They're gonna send me back again, but that's the way that it goes. Over the water, over the mountains, over and over, she waits for me. Only in heaven, only in heaven, land of the free. If I had only caught that boat 300 years ago, there would have been no papers to show, not even my name. I cannot comprehend what they feel the need to defend, because they all pretend we're all created the same. Over the water, over the mountains, over and over, she waits for me. Only in heaven, only in heaven, land of the free. Over the mountains, over the water, over and over, she waits for me. Only in heaven, only in heaven, land of the free. So that's Land of the Free by Cliff Eberhardt, and that brings our little concert for today to a close. I'll be back on Thursday at 3 o'clock. In about 10 minutes, my buddy Alex Bevan will be doing his daily concert, which is always a joy to behold. And there are lots of other good people. I'm not going to run through the whole list again right now because I do that too often. Thank you all for listening. It's a pleasure to try to help ease the pain a little, and I'm easing it for myself as well as for the rest of you if I'm succeeding. So be good to each other. If you get cranky, take a nap, pay it forward, all that stuff. And I will see you in a couple days.